The Joe Gibbs drivers have held court tonight in Daytona, drafting in practice. They won 8 of the last 16 clashes, including the last 3 in a row. And they hold the top 4 spots in this practice with 3 minutes to go.
I think our chances are pretty good. I think I'd be a little bit worried if I was the competition that these guys are going to gang up like this and work together. And boy, they're hard to beat when they hang together like this.
It looks to me like Chase Elliott might come and be a part of this group. He wants to see what they're capable of. Best way to get a judge off your competition, go out there and jump in behind them.
Well, you better get on. You better get up there behind them, or they're going to leave him. Go up pretty fast.
Well, you bring up a good point, DW. We've seen where these 4 Toyotas have swapped positions, and that lead car as it goes to the back, it always catches back up to the other 3. Curious to see what kind of power and what kind of speed that 24 car Chase Elliott has if he can catch up to these 4.
Party Cooper. They're going to fit him.
Oh, no.
They're going to bring him in.
Oh,
don't have to wait until tomorrow night to find out.
Because they don't want him to be discouraged. These guys are driving off and leaving him. Pit, next time by. We may have a little work to do, bud.
Daniel Suarez has run the most laps of any driver.
Here we go.
The Victoria. Still down there. 1 out. 1 outside. 18's in there now. 2 gear all clear. Keep digging on the bottom. 20-second line.
Now, we've talked about the challenges Daniel Suarez faces in his first Cup ride. What about his crew chief, Dave Rogers? Suarez is Rogers' 4th different driver in 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Well, he seemed to handle himself quite well with different drivers. So, you know, you want to have some continuity and build some chemistry. But he seems to have a knack for doing it very, very quickly.
Well, you think of the drivers he's had and what he's learned from each one of those guys. I think he's gotten better as a crew chief by working with all those different drivers. I think that's really going to pay off with he and Suarez.
I think the one that has big shoes to fill is Suarez. I mean, those are some of the best drivers this series has ever seen that Dave Rogers has worked with. And now Daniel Suarez is going to be put to the task.
Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards, and this year Suarez.
Well, he isn't shy. That's one thing I really liked about what I've seen before. He isn't shy. He's went out there. He's at with the best in the business. Got a fast car, and he's running right there, you know, hanging with them and playing the game.
They may get... Nope, this will be the last lap. Flags are out. The Toyotas dominate final practice for the Clash. Let's join Chris Neville.
Yeah, Mike, Danica, Patrick, very quick, 6th quick on the charts there. And we were listening to you talk about the lights on the dash. What was going on with your dash there?
Just, you know, once we've got these digital dashes, it's customizable completely. So, you know, you work hard on making it exactly how you want, so it just wasn't like it was last year. And the color indicators were different this year, or different now than they were at the end of last year. So it's just a matter of trying to make it all the same. Or if I can't remember, just come up with a new light system that makes sense to me. But, you know, that's the kind of little stuff that you could fix in the January testing when you came. And especially with all the new Ford stuff we have and everything, it's, you know, the throttle was a little bit an issue for me too, just some of the feel issues. But those are things you can take care of in January. But, you know, we also did boring single car runs, so, you know, it's a trade-off. But it's a fortunate thing to be in the Clash in this TaxAct car, and it gives us good practice. We got on a pack, we did some by yourself running, so it's a good warm-up for the 500.
Yeah, very fast car, just still dealing with some fitment issues down here. Mike?
Second quickest Ford for Patrick Hamlin, the fastest Toyota. Logano in 5th, the quickest Ford. Bowman in 7th, the fastest Chevrolet. 16 of the 17 Clash contenders practiced. Jay McMurray, the one driver who did not choose to go out in second practice. What have we learned? The Toyotas have speed. That has not changed from last year. The Fords seem fast when they get together. Brad Keselowski can go to the front whenever he wants and will. and what will happen tomorrow night.
Well, this is something I was looking for, is Daniel Suarez to make his first run to pit road. That's really important. We're going to see green flag stops tomorrow, and I think it's extremely important to get at least one chance to get those braking points down to know what to expect with that car as he's coming to pit road.
I've just been so impressed with Suarez in his whole practice, though. He's been very mature, he's used his head, and he's run some fast laps. He might be somebody to watch out for tomorrow night, guys.
Tomorrow, Daytona 500 qualifying practice, 11:30 a.m. on FS2. Coverage switches here at noon to FS1. NASCAR Race Hub at 3:30. The ARCA Series annual Daytona race at 4. NASCAR Race Day here on FS1 at 6. And the Clash at Daytona, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The first green and checkered flag for these Cup drivers in this all-star type race. The Clash returns to Daytona, one of 4 first-timers that will be in that clash. Women's hoops and men's college hoops next.